Hi guys, this is Kimberly from Milling About. This is our second video of our trip to Idaho. If you haven't seen the first one, go ahead and click up there and you can take a look at our trip to Fort Bridger. We have learned a couple of things on this trip as well. Every trip is a learning experience, and like the first one is when we went to Fort Bridger. It rained all night long, and if you can see up there, we've got slide toppers on our slides up there, and pulling those in when you're getting ready to leave, make sure that you have all your passage doors closed, because the rain that gets caught up there will pour off of it, which is a nice thing about slide toppers, that you don't have to try to sweep off the top at all. But hey Mike. But if you do have water up there and you pull in your slides, that all of that water pours off and gets all over your stairs and inside of your pass-throughs if you have them open. So make sure you close those. The other thing that is important is communication. One of the things that ended up happening, and you know, this is just a little thing, but as I was pulling around the park trying to get out of the park, I was watching Mike walking alongside. I thought he was just trying to make sure that nothing was going to be in the way or anything like that, and he was actually trying to get in the truck, so he ended up having to walk around the park the entire time. So we left Fort Bridger and ended up going up to Boise and the KOA. The KOA there is pretty nice. It is a journey, so it's an overnight stay. Doesn't have a whole bunch of activities like the holidays do. It's a little bit tighter. People need to be aware of that the journeys are more meant for just kind of an overnight stay. We were able to get pulled in there pretty easily and get all set up, and it was a pretty nice area. We were there mainly to see Mike's family, so we were able to go and see them, and hi. We were able to go see them and have some fun there. Pulling out of the KOA the next morning, Mike had put on the new covers. I don't know if you can see those on our stairs there, and new covers are kind of slippery, and I had my sandals on that don't have any traction, and I fell down the stairs. So that's something to be aware of, is making sure that you're stepping fully on the stairs. I must have stepped on the very edge and slid all the way down. Thankfully, the only thing that happened is I jammed my finger, so I'm doing okay. Yeah. So the next thing that actually happened is when we pulled into our campground here. It's our Liberty Lake. It's beautiful here. However, it is very tight for a 42-footer. If you are coming here, just make sure that as you're pulling in, to make sure to stay far to the left, even if there's cars. That's one of the things that I learned, is if there's cars waiting for you, they can wait. We're bigger, we need more space. So there were a few cars, and so I was a little too far over, and take her there. And I may have dented. So I'm going to take you over here. So we dented a little bit along here, and we scraped right along the bumper here. But that's really the only damage we had, so. So just making sure that you have enough space. And then the other thing that we did is drove around the park to make sure that when we leave here, we're going to have enough space. But today, we're going on a hike in Liberty Lake, and we'll take you with us. See you then.